Good morning, explorers. I wanted you to see that I'm wearing our class shirt today because today is the day that we were supposed to go to the Rock Rollers Gem and Mineral Show at the fairgrounds, but of course, we're not able to do that together. And so I wanted to do something different with our morning check-in. I want to show you some samples of a mineral and introduce to you your assignment for the day. So what I want to show you are some actual samples of pyrite that I have collected over the years. And then I want to show you some information on the internet because today's assignment for you is for you to pick a mineral and do a little bit of research on it and then make a slideshow, a PowerPoint slideshow showing me different things that you've learned about your mineral. And there's more details on that on the Teams page and also in your Google form check-in. So I'm going to move the computer up here, and I'm sorry the light is not super great, but we're going to do the best that we can. I'm going to log in over here to my other screen. And here are some samples of pyrite that I have collected. So pyrite is amazing because it grows when it's uninhibited, when it can grow into whatever space is available. Whoops. It can grow into perfect cubes. I'm going to switch hands here. It can grow into perfect cubes. And this is how it grows. This isn't carved or cut. Oh, it's so blurry. It's not carved or cut like this. This is how it grows. This is one form it takes. Here is another cube. This one's even bigger. You can see the faces of this. Pyrite is really cool. Pyrite is also called fool's gold. So I'm going to set those cubes down. That's not the only form that it can take. It can take this form right here. This is an octahedron. Or no, I'm sorry. This is a dodecahedron. This has all these beautifully formed perfect sides. Let's see if I can get a better face there. That's a 5-sided figure right there, if you know your polygons. This is made up of all these interlocking pieces of 5-sided polygons. Whoa. So I have a couple of those. This one's not quite as beautifully formed, but it's larger. You can see all of those 5-sided polygon figures matching up to make this solid. So this is another way that pyrite grows naturally in the environment. This is a different mineral here. This one also grows in a really cool geometric shape. This is an octahedron. I just wanted to show you that minerals grow in these geometric solids that we study on their own when they're uninhibited out in the natural environment. Here are some pyrite cubes that didn't have enough space to grow freely on their own and do what grow into perfect cubes. Here, I'm trying to change the light to make it better maybe. These ones didn't grow into perfect cubes. Let's see if turning the lights off helps. It didn't really help. Anyway, this here are all sorts of cubes that are intergrown within each other. So there's not a perfect cube in there, but there's many parts of cubes in there. And then here is another one. This one has some quartz crystals that are growing in with it. You can see there's a quartz right back in here. There's one. And then you can see all these beautiful little pyrite cubes that are growing all alongside in here. So when pyrite is free to grow in an environment that's not constricting it, it can grow into some beautiful shapes. When it is constricted and doesn't have free room to grow, it grows into like a mass. And that's what we usually see when we think of fool's gold. Pyrite can do something else that's really cool. Here is an ammonite. You know I love ammonites. Here's an ammonite that has been remineralized with pyrite. And it's hard to see in there. There's some sparkles inside, but this ammonite, let's see if I can get a little bit of light without. It's hard to get it to sparkle for you. Anyway, this has been remineralized, and the parts that would have become a fossil have now been fossilized by a mineral, and they've been recovered with pyrite. Okay, so those are some really cool pieces of pyrite. I'm going to come out of that into a screen share to show you some research opportunities. This is the Wikipedia page for pyrite. There is a lot of information here. The mineral pyrite or iron pyrite, also known as fool's gold, is an iron sulfide with the chemical formula of FeS2, or iron disulfide. And pyrite is considered the most common form of sulfide minerals. So there's lots of information here. Here's the etymology. Pyrite is derived from the Greek pyrites, of fire or in fire. So they called it the fire rock. Oh, here, hold on. Let me come out of the screen share. I didn't realize I didn't turn my camera around, so you're just looking at a weird black screen. There I am. Okay, back to pyrite. Okay, here's pyrite again. You can see the cubic form over here in this picture. Beautiful, perfect cubes. There's lots of information, much, much more than I expect you to learn about for your research, but there's always more information if you would like to look up more. And there's information about how its crystal structure forms, its habit, like where it grows, other minerals, and just some other information. Pyritized fossils. So here's a picture like my ammonite. So it's really cool to be able to see that it is a replacement mineral. And you can also see like radiating form of it here. Here's some more of that cubic form. There's a lot of information about pyrite. There's a lot of information about all minerals, especially the really common ones. So I hope that today you're inspired to find out something new about a mineral, and I can't wait to see your slideshows. So your first slide is your introduction, and it should have your name, and it should have the name of your mineral and maybe a picture of your mineral, or it should have a picture of your mineral. Slide 2 should be the etymology, where the name came from, why it's named what it is. Slide 3 is a description of it. That should be in complete sentences, a paragraph, or well-formed bulleted sentences describing what it looks like. Number 4 should be where in the world you can find that mineral. And you could also add in information on that slide about how that mineral is used. Many minerals have very important uses, and some are just for gemstones or to be beautiful. And then slide 5 is your resource or reference bibliography slide. Every web page you take information from, every book or dictionary or encyclopedia you use should be listed on that last slide, slide 5, because we are practicing good citing skills or reference skills of showing where we get our information. Okay, I'm going to sign off because I'm due on our live chat in 10 minutes. I wanted to introduce the ideas of your research for today. Again, pyrite is so cool. Here is one of those cubes, a perfectly formed cube. And here is a dodecahedron. You can see those 5-sided polygon faces all meeting up with other 5-sided polygon figures. This is one of the platonic solids, or the solids made with our polygons. Here's that recrystallized ammonite, full of pyrite. Ooh, you can kind of see some sparkles there. Okay, I look forward to seeing the research that you do on your minerals. I can't wait to see what you have and create a group slideshow that we can share back out. I hope to see you at 9 o'clock for our live chat. Have a great day. Bye-bye.